Electric and Benevolent. What would happen if an indie rock band from Philadelphia named the Extraordinaires had a baby with a musical? Well, you're about to find out. Okay. Electric and Benevolent.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our second reading of Electric and Benevolent.
Electric and Benevolent is a dramatic comedy that adapts a record of the same name by our band,
The Extraordinaires.
Our story merges Greek mythology with the true life events surrounding genius inventor Nikola Tesla.
For those who don't know Tesla, he was a visionary electrical engineer and futurist at the turn of the century who discovered the means of harnessing the true raw power of electrical energy.
His contributions gave birth to the second industrial revolution, not to mention his work to advance wireless communication, radar, and X-ray.
Our tale begins when we, as an immortal band of storytellers, recount the story of young Zeus and his pursuit of a secret weapon for his epic fight with King Kronos and the Titans. In our opening number, we witnessed the creation of Ellethene, goddess of electricity. So without further ado, a reading of
Electric and Benevolent.
Hear me, O muses, daughters of Zeus! Inspire our voices as we tell of the ancient days. And you, noble audience, lend your ears to this story of gods and men.
King Kronos was a cruel and vicious ruler.
As Gaia, god of earth, bore him children,
He swallowed them whole, one by one.
to prevent them growing up to overthrow him.
Gaia hatched a plan to hide their latest newborn, Zeus, on the island of Crete, where we begin our tale.
Back when Zeus was young and stupid, his mama got into his head. She said, you gotta take the fight to the Titans and rip that crown off your old man's head. So he tricked the king into taking a swig from an awful little brew she made. Then up from his stomach and out from his gullet came the gallery of God's heat. Hey! Now that war was coming to his door, Zeus addressed his plight. He would need to be discreet and take those Titans by surprise. And something so historic warrants words with old allies. He knew just the guy who had a mind for devious designs.
Hey, Hephaestus, I need a weapon for a clash with Titans. A super weapon I could win this fight with. A secret weapon that could end this war and for all time. Hey, Hephaestus, I need a weapon for a clash with Titans.
Clash of Titans!
Hey, Hephaestus, I need a weapon that could end this war and for all time.
Win this for all time!
Yeah.
So Hephaestus went to the workshop swinging that hammer like he always had. But soon his struggle with the blueprints grew into a nuisance and he needed a hand.
electricity.
I feel my fingertips buzzing with a hum of delight, like a million pins and needles and their common delight. A sudden bright spark, serpentine, ready to strike. I'm made of pure electric light.
If I assist you, old genius, with electricity flowing through these bolts, the Titans don't stand a chance. Olympians charge!
High on Mount Olympus, mighty Zeus brought me into the fold. I, with my electric essence, blessing every fold. 10 years fighting Titans with our backs against the wall. I imbue the mighty Zeus to give all grown-ness a joy.
Take that aim and let them have it. Take that aim and send them packing. Take that aim and end the mayhem now.
A searing heat and blinding light caught Kronos by surprise. One by one the Titans fell and joined in his demise. Locked away in Tartarus and punished for their crimes. Atlas scoffed and held aloft the whole world for all time.
Take that aim and let them have it. Take that aim and send them packing. Take that aim and end the mayhem now. Take that aim and let them have it. Take that aim and send them packing. Take that aim and end the mayhem now. Our story continues, and we see Ellethene spanning many centuries. She becomes increasingly weary of Zeus's misuses of her divine gifts.
When a disagreement between the two reaches a fever pitch, Ellethene vows to give her secrets to mankind, imbuing baby Tesla with her intellect.
Zeus finds himself powerless to dispatch the child with his thunderbolt. But he warns Ellethene that he'd find other means to terminate him.
Under Ellethene's protection, Tesla grows into a peculiar young man full of imagination and a deep understanding of nature's mysteries.
In our next song, we meet a neurotic, frazzled young Tesla who is inspired by Ellethene to design in his mind a way to harness the true power of electricity.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On a walk through the plaza, the inventor was frantic, dancing with the pigeons on a search for the key.
How many days has it been?
Suddenly the subtlety
setting sun. With ruddy glow, the green and bosom handlet fires. He sinks and fades, the day is lived and gone. He hastens forth new scenes of life to awaken. Oh, for a wing to lift and bear me on and on to where his last rays beckon.
As he uttered these inspiring words, the idea came to him like a flash of lightning, and in an instant, the truth was revealed.
Eureka! The images I saw were wonderfully sharp and clear, and had the solidity of metal and stone. See my motor here, watch me reverse it. I cannot begin to describe my emotions. Pygmalion and Seeking statue comes to life could not have been more difficult.
Later on, Thomas Edison's associate offers Tesla a job in America and an audience with the Wizard of Menlo Park himself. In our next song, Tesla and Ellethene travel by steamer ship to New York.
Off the furthest harbor in the Adriatic Sea,
Penniless and practical and swept up in the breeze,
all across the
great
great
Atlantic
to
to a city that never sleeps,
tying knots into the cobalt sheets, one of many in a desperate fleet.
just a face among the weary and the weak.
Out in open water in a berth I couldn't bear, huddled down in steerage with a pen and time to spare. We arrived one foggy morning and liberty greeted us there. Then we Manhattan with a suitcase and a name. We were pushed off Ellis Island and all branded just the same. Now the industry is waiting for a swift and deliberate change.
With a note of introduction to a great man of high esteem,
One is busy with production, the other trapped inside a dream.
swimming up that stream of people earning their commute, he was almost swept away under the wave of tailored suits, standing in the whiz and waiting room, awaiting in his waiting room.
A young machinist in the Empire, with a letter in his hand, an opportunist with the invite.
Another pitfall in the sand.
This just in, Westinghouse switches from air brakes to electricity.
Breaking news! Edison at odds with Westinghouse in a battle royale of AC versus DC.
If it's more they want, we can bring it to their door.
And if it's blood they want, then they can have it all.
And if it's war they want, we can bring it to their But when he goes to collect his hard-earned payment,
Edison scoffs, telling Tesla he doesn't understand American humor. And though you may not understand, the humor is American.
Though you may not understand, the humor is American.
and though I may not understand, the humor is American.
And though you may not understand, the humor is American.
Oh,
Later in the story, Tesla and Ellethene are finally on the same page.
this is a love song, an us against the world song.
A montage of their discoveries and successes on the road to the World's Fair.
We met one evening long ago, way back when I was working in the kitchen. What a shock is on you listening in. And since that evening long ago, I've been watching you, chasing you into the sky and under every power line. Oh, Ellethene, you're much too kind. How I long for those moments of discovery. I'm always in good company. And I know that you wear those bright blue colored clothes just to prove I'm a slave to the mechanical. You're wild as an animal.
Wake up, my dear, it's time to go. I don't know why the crooked hidden cavalry would damage you and salvage me. But they'll try.
And I'll guard that spark until it dies, just to savor the sweet and supple seconds of your presence like a vintage wine. Oh, Ellethene, don't fall behind. You're my northern star,
Eloise the eloquent, electric, and benevolent.
Skipping a great deal of time, we find ourselves at the end of Act 2.
Tesla is a world-renowned man of the times.
He's rubbed elbows with royalty, dignitaries, and celebrities.
Tesla has made a major breakthrough with long-distance radio transmission, and his patents seem ironclad until...
Tesla and Ellethene received word that Italian inventor Guillermo Marconi has stolen the patent for the radio.
Using his connections in the patent office and with the backing of Tesla's rivals Thomas Edison and J.P. Morgan.
This news stirs an ancient fury in Ellethene, who encourages Tesla to take a stand.
In our final song of the afternoon, Tesla and Ellethene arrive at the patent office filled with rage and begin trashing the place. These headlines go I will not foster